Alright, so welcome to the Sanctuary Training Arena with Dark Orochi. We are here today because we're going to be going over some of the core combat updates, as well as a few small changes to Orochi's moveset. So, first of all, we've got our warmonger here, and they're going to be our testing dummy for some of the new content this season. So Orochi now has a top unblockable heavy finisher, which means that after any chain, the attack from the top will be unblockable. So you can do double light and then top heavy, or you can do side heavy and then top heavy, or top heavy, top heavy. Anything that finishes with a top heavy, basically. That also includes things like side dashing, and backwards storm rush. So of course it can be feinted, but side heavies are still blockable as normal. That's going to be really good for getting opponents who like to block a lot and play really defensively a bit more out of their shell, so that you can counter them and get them to do some attacks. Because before, Orochi only had his deflect attacks as unblockable, and to get a deflect you have to counter their attacks, and if they don't attack then you will get them. So that's where Orochi had some problems with certain players. Changes to Orochi's damage values. Speaking of heavy attacks, guard break into side heavy is now the most damage he can do, because guard break into top heavy is 26 damage, whereas guard break into side heavy is 29 damage. The way you do Orochi's max punish is unchanged from the previous season, however you will do 64 damage this time. So max punish is throw them left or right, unlock, and do 2 heavies which are not thrown from any particular direction. Guard break, throw them to the left, and throw 2 heavies after unlocking. It's important that you unlock, because then your character will default to top and throw 2 top heavies which can't be blocked before they get up. So, core combat update then. So in general, for all characters, fight move speeds are more consistent and faster online, because the first 100 milliseconds of each attack has been essentially taken away. So this normalizes the look of attacks, and it means that they look a bit faster, and it means that you can be more aggressive and people are less likely to counter your attacks. There have been a lot more sort of stamina penalties removed, and the cost of lights have been adjusted as well, and damage values to other characters have been adjusted. Essentially, all of these changes will make you predict rather than react. There have been some feats changes as well, and some changes to the zone attack. The input is said it's more comfortable now, so you won't accidentally do maybe like a light or a heavy instead of a zone. So that's just briefly me going over some of the new general content updates for the game this season. Now we're going to show a duel with Orochi versus a level 3 warmonger, and we will be using obviously Orochi's new moves, and you'll get a feel for some of the changes to attack speeds as well. So here we go. Just realised actually that she's got infinite health. That's not gonna stand. Player stamina, opponent health regenerates. Opponent health off, on, and we'll do heal and kill. Right, let us go. Oh. And by the way, this is the newest execution available for all players for this season. And spoiler alert, this execution is the first execution which has 2 variable outcomes, so there's a 50-50% chance of you either calling them a wolf and therefore not decapitating them, or calling them a sheep and cutting off their head. So you saw the wolf version there, we might see the sheep version if we execute her again. But if we do, it's going to be in a different arena, so we get a bit of different scenery. Okay, some new scenery and a new Apollyon. Let's change her to level 3 and continue our duels with Orochi. There we are. Okay, new execution. And she is a wolf once again. Right, round 2. Thank you. Oh. Did she try to option select us? No matter, she is down. Oh, she messed it up. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's gonna get her. And a bow for you. Right, one more round before we move on to the Viking pit. And another bow for you, Warmonger. Okay, let's move on to some more scenery. Okay, so here we are. Got some snow falling now. Let us continue with some duels against Warmonger, level 3 bot. Right, that was pretty fluid there. Here we go. Is it going to be wolf or sheep? And it is, of course, sheep. There we go. We have ironically decapitated Apollyon after naming her a sheep. Okay, I think this video is nearly over, so we'll do one more kill, and then that's going to be it. it is. And what's the final execution going to be? And she is indeed a wolf. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just my brief summary of some of the changes to Orochi and the core combat update. As always, please subscribe if you want to see some more, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video.